What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We are back here again for another Copart walk around over here at 2829 Southeast 15th Street here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Big shout out to Copart for letting us come out here and do these videos. Big shout out to all of you for watching. Let's not waste any time. Actually, let's plug my merch. I've got some new merch. It's got that new avatar that you see that's got me with a neck that's like this big blowing out of this very shirt right here. Yeah, I love the avatar. Honestly, I was a little teensy-weensy upset when I saw it. Somebody sent it to me for free. I don't know if he wants to be like promoted on YouTube or not. So I tend to just err on the side of safety and not push him on YouTube. But he does have an Instagram account. Go check out my Instagram because I've tagged him in that very picture of this avatar. And you can give him a follow, a like, and obviously tell him he's really awesome for sending us that. I was like, that's messed up. I'm not, well, you know, yeah. If I do it like this, I don't look nearly as big. But anyway, I think it's a really cool caricature. And I decided to just use it on my social media platforms, man. Why not? And then I had a lot of you saying, Randy, you need to do some merch with that says like, does the important window work? And dead as a doornail. The two things I say in every car, in every video. So go check out Teespring down below, guys. The merchandise has been updated. It's all got the new caricature, and it's got the dead as a doornail. I've got long sleeves, short sleeves, men's, women's, V-necks, stretchy pants, like anything, face masks, anything and every coffee mugs, anything and everything that you could possibly want. And yes, it's not just in the US. We're worldwide, man. Teespring does this for everywhere just about. So go check out the merch. Now we'll get into the video. Number one on my list is a 2019 Chevy Silverado. Took a little bit of damage to the front. We'll see if there's any more damage other than this, because this cannot be what would total it. This is a fender, okay? There's got to be more damage that I just haven't seen. Cracked windshield, you can see up there. What is it? Maybe this is a theft recovery or something. I don't know. It doesn't say. It's got 15,000 miles on the odometer. This wheel took a nasty hit. As you can see, that is, yeah, that's in bad shape. And so did the front one. I can't believe I missed that, but the front wheel is, well, there it is right there, and it has the same chip taken out of it. What else we got back here? Some exhaust parts, maybe? Okay. This is going to be undercarriage. 100%. This is undercarriage. Let me see if I can squeeze through back here. All right. Let's take a look. Oh. Wow. The whole truck. The whole truck. All four of the wheels. Look at that. What, it just makes me wonder, like, what did you run over, man? What did you drive over that took out all four wheels? Wow. Okay, so from the body, it looks good, except for that fender over there. Obviously, every single wheel on this truck, every corner of the suspension, more importantly, has impacted something, which means if we climb under here, maybe we can see something. Oh, wow. Ooh. Let me see if I can get you guys a better look here. Oh, what do you guys see? Anything? I don't know. Man, that wheel over there, look at that. Wow, it's like a triangle. Yeah, there's a lot of damage under here. And broken wires. Whew. Okay. Let's take a look at the inside. It's listed as a start, not a drive. I'm gonna bet that that's probably accurate on this one. Oh. Open. Oh, I didn't see that either. All the bags are blown. All of them. Well, here I was thinking that this was just going to be like a great deal on the 2019 Chevy. Yeah, now I'm thinking probably not. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Okay. All right. Well, hey, man, we've got a key. Sort of. That's interesting. You'd have thought a 19 would have been pushed to start, right? Okay, yeah, there's exhaust missing for sure. Sounds like someone stole the catalytic converter off of it. I really do wonder if this was a theft recovery that someone just drove the heck out of, crashed it, and then, you know, cut the cat off to make a few dollars. Rear view mirror is cracked. ABS, brake light, airbag, traction control, slip control, parking brake, TPMS. She's got problems. Do you think it goes into gear? I'm wondering if it even has a drive shaft. It does go into gear. It moves. Yeah, she moves. Yeah, she moves. And backwards. Yeah, she moves. It's listed as a start, not a drive. It sure does drive. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, the rack or possibly the frame. I thought that was an oil pressure light. Had me scared. I thought that was saying oil pressure. I was like, shut her down. We're gonna go ahead and shut her down anyway, though, because this thing is in bad shape. This thing's in real bad shape. I've seen this before, and I almost got myself to purchase something similar to this quite a while back. Had undercarriage damage. What I found after coming back and looking at it a second time, I climbed under it, and I found that the frame where the rack bolts to was completely destroyed. And I mean, it needed a new frame. That's all there was to it. It needed a new frame. And I decided not to get that at that point. So when I come across something like this, it's got severe undercarriage damage like this one does, and the steering won't turn. Like, it's not just it's not just that the power steering doesn't work and you can still turn it. You know what I mean? This is, you can't turn the wheel. It's jammed, and that usually means either a completely destroyed rack, or you've got frame damage and there's something binding up under there. Well, this engine is it's a 5.3. Okay, well, I was hoping maybe it'd be a 6.0, but a 5.3, decent motor. I guarantee it's got a good powertrain, front to back. I guarantee you. Rear axle's good, trans is good, motor's obviously good. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not into doing frame swaps. I talked to Weird Beard about it when I was looking at one of these, and he said, yeah, we could do it, but he basically said you probably don't want to. He said frame swaps are kind of a bear, but he said it's doable. You know how Weird Beard is, man. He'll tackle anything. He will. He'll be like, you know what? No big deal. Let's do it. You want to build a hood from scratch? I'll bet you money he could do it. I guarantee you the dude could take this, use it as a template, and he could build another hood that looks damn near identical to it. He's that talented, man. He's got that kind of skill. Anyway, speaking of Weird Beard, I saw a video of his the other day. Go check him out if you haven't already. He got fiber optic internet out at his house. That means there are going to be more regular uploads from the Beard himself. Next on my list, this little car is going for like $300, man. It's a Ford Focus, and it's an AT&T car. Now, they've stripped off all the writing. It's got paint issues. That's, again, Mako will do this for $300, man. Like, if you like just shoot a paint job on it, the Mako out here, they'll throw a $300 paint job on it, and it'll look brand new again. This is an 08. The miles are 150,000. As you can see, there is some residue from the AT&T logos and stuff on there. But these cars are great because they are so well maintained. Like, AT&T takes such good care of their cars. The problem is, when it comes time to let them go, you end up with, you know, residue that you got to clean off, and you get these weird things. I think they keep some kind of spare key or something in those. I don't really know what that is, but it definitely looks weird. Sometimes they have these weird cones like sticking out of the roof. So it's not the most appealing car, you know, for a lot of people. But you can see the interior actually looks phenomenal on this. You know, give it a decent, in fact, doesn't even need much of a cleaning, really. The interior actually looks really, really good. This is nice. This is real nice. It's got power. That's a good sign. Like I said, AT&T cars, you generally, I'm not going to say all the time because there are exceptions to every rule, but AT&T cars are just phenomenal vehicles, man. They really are. Steering wheel looks good. She fired right up. Fired right up. You can pretty much be guaranteed that there's no lights on the dash, and there's not. You can also almost bet that the air conditioning is going to be ice cold. While we're waiting, no, there's no waiting necessary. It's already ice cold. So there you go. The important window will work, of course. And I'll even bet, I'll go so far as to say that window will work too. At 150,000 miles, it's pretty common. Where is the trunk release, I wonder? There's got to be a button somewhere, right? No? Maybe not? Okay, anyway. It is very common for AT&T to replace the struts and shocks on these things. A lot of times you'll find that at this mileage, 150, 200,000 miles, you'll find that they've put new, look at this. What do you think? I don't know. To me, those don't look factory 150,000 miles. Oh, okay. It could be. They could be. But generally speaking, man, by this time, let's take a look. Let's take a look in here and see if we can... Yeah, there we go. What do you think? Factory or not? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I don't really care. You've got very clean coolant. Coolant looks really good. All right, trans. Usually they're good about taking care of their transmissions. Fluid looks very good. Not going to check the oil because it's running. Well, I guess we can. Does it have blow-by? No, no blow-by. As you can see, the oil looks very nice as well. Come on now. There we go. Oil looks good. Man. This is a good one, guys. It's probably not going to go for a whole lot of money. This is one that I would definitely be interested in buying. How's the tires? The back tires are actually kind of low on tread there. But I mean, they're still serviceable, still usable tires, just kind of at the end of their lifespan. Okay, we could turn that off right now. That's too much. Steering feels good. Let's see how responsive it is going into gear. Oh, right into gear. Okay. Forward. Backward. Radio works. It even comes with almost 3/4 of a tank of gas. No warning lights, nothing. This is a good one. This is one you could probably buy, and most of the time, don't tell anybody I told you this, but most of the time these AT&T cars are pure sales. Yeah, most of the time things like this, doesn't matter if it's $300, they're going to send it down the road, they're going to let it go. This is a great one, especially with tax time approaching. This is one I would probably pick up and hold on to and run a little bit later, come maybe March. Be about time to let this go. March, April, perfect time to start flipping cars like this. Sometimes in the middle of February too, but unfortunately right now, for those of you that haven't, I get a lot of people that are still telling me, hey, you should buy this and send it down to Weird Beard. Weird Beard is not selling any cars at the moment, guys. I did a video explaining this not too long ago, but I'm guessing there's several people that either didn't watch it or they just weren't interested in what the content of that video was. But in that video, I explained that Weird Beard is not selling cars right now. Therefore, I don't have an outlet for my vehicles. So if I purchase vehicles, for now, I'm kind of stuck with them. Next on my list is a 2005 Mercedes C230K. K meaning compressor, meaning supercharged. Yes, I'm not quite sure why this is here. That's why I wanted to come out and check it out in person. It said that it had some side damage. So I'm looking... Oh. Okay. That? Really? Okay, something, this is aluminum. Something fell on it. Of course, aluminum is brittle. That's the biggest problem with aluminum is when you get into trying to repair things like this, sometimes you can crack the aluminum and at that point you're done. This, I mean, guys, listen, I understand this is unsightly and it's a dent. Okay, I get that. But let me ask you something. Would you, wait, this is a C320? No, it's not. No, it's not. This is a C230. Someone must have changed the numbers around. I am certain that this is not a C320 compressor. This is going to be a little 4-cylinder. Anyway, let me ask you something. Would you not drive this car because it had a dent? I guarantee you, some of you will be like, no, I wouldn't drive that because it has a dent. But I think the majority of us would be like, yeah, I'll drive that car. I would absolutely drive a fun little supercharged 4-banger Mercedes. Especially if you can get it at a good price. This thing's probably going to go fairly cheap, guys. I think it's sitting at like, I don't know, $500 right now. It's something stupidly cheap. I would drive this. Let's take a look at the interior. It's a small car. I mean, it is a C-Class, so keep that in mind. This isn't a big boy Mercedes, but it's a, you know, a fun little Mercedes. It's also a little on the dirty side. Ugh. Okay, the door handle. Ooh, yeah, she's... This is something that I can tell you guys, man. When you get... What is going... Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, suddenly I'm not really all that interested in... Here's the door handle that's broken off. What is going on there? Okay, that's... Huh. It's very... It's very dirty. Very, 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 very dirty. This is definitely a lot worse than I was thinking it was going to be. So honestly, I may not be all that interested in it at this point. We'll go ahead and fire it up. Let's give her a chance, though. But when you see an interior that's this dirty, that's this neglected, a lot of times, guys, that tells you about the maintenance. Uh-oh. I'm guessing it's dead. Okay. Going to assume that she is dead as a doornail. This is actually interesting. I am on my second Copart video of the day. We're probably 8 cars into it. It's the first time I've had to break out my booster pack. I haven't even needed it yet, so that's good. Yeah, that's definitely a C230, not a C320. And oh boy, guys. Woo! No, not interested in this one at all. I could just, we're finished. I'll go ahead and start it up and everything. But there's some things like, look right here, guys. JB Weld on the return line, okay? And a clamp that's not even connected to anything, but you've got JB Weld. Instead of replacing this cheap coolant bottle, someone opted to JB Weld it. Instead of replacing this hose here, they put some kind of tape all over that as well. The oil cap is broken. You can actually see the inside of it there. So oil, when you're driving, take a look up here. What do you think happens when you've got a hole in your oil cap? It spews oil all over the top of your hood, and then it drips and splatters all over your engine bay. So, you know, this is bad. This is real bad. There's your supercharger pulley right there. Yeah, this is no bueno, man. No bueno. But I'll go ahead. We're already here. This is on my list. Could we fix it up? Yeah, sure we could, man. Sure we could. You know, it's really not that big of a deal. The things that I'm finding wrong with it so far anyway. You know, replace the coolant bottle, not a big deal. Replace this hose, no big deal. Replace the oil cap, not a big deal. Send it down for somebody to do a heck of a cleaning on. Again, no big deal. Make it look a lot better. There we go. There we go. It's when you see a culmination of everything neglected on this car, it really gets you thinking, You know, like, is this going to be a good car? I don't know. I can tell you this, she doesn't want to start. This is a run and drive. Why wouldn't it? Look at this. Look at, like, come on, man. It's acting like the motor is locked up, guys. That is... It just clicks. Can we, park? Ugh, she won't move now. Okay. Let's put it in neutral. No. No, that's not the battery, guys. There's something else going on here, so. And how many times have I told you? How many? Come out here and check these things out for yourself. You gotta check them. Look, it says run and drive on it, right? It's got a D, says it runs and drives. That doesn't mean it runs and drives, guys. That means that when this car came in, probably 4, 5, 6 months ago, it ran and it moved forward and backwards, okay? You can't go by the listing. You've got to come out here and check this stuff out for yourself. These cars can sit for months at a time, and maybe it ran just fine when it came in. Maybe after sitting for 6 months, it doesn't run anymore. There's a real possibility, guys, that a mouse could have gotten into it. You know what I mean? These things sit for extended periods of time, and there is a real possibility a rodent could get into one of these cars and suddenly it doesn't run and drive anymore. So I urge you to come out here and check these cars out for yourself. The way it's clunking like that, it sounds like the starter is trying to engage, but there's something else going on with all that oil under there. I don't know, man. I don't know. What I do know for a fact at this point is, even though this is going cheap and I was really looking forward to bidding on this, I'm not touching this one. All right, don't laugh at me, but yes, I'm actually really looking at a C-Max. These things get phenomenal gas mileage, and I've never had one. I mean, there's a lot of cars that I'd never had before, but this one I feel like is something I could easily afford. We could probably win it, and you can drive it right away. What's wrong with it? Why is it here? If you haven't seen the damage by now, I'll be surprised. But just to help you out, let's do it like this. What do you think? Do you see it? Yeah. Look at the windshield. Look at this. I mean, she's pretty rough, guys. Look at that. Yeah, she has got severe hail damage. She's got some miles on her too, 149,000 miles. So call it 150. Whew, somebody had a little too much Mickey D's, I think. Traveling car. I don't know. The miles really, I don't think they're that bad for this. Tires are actually really good. Really good looking tires. What do we got going on back here? I don't see any busted windows. Lots of hail damage though. Lots of, and I'm thinking this was not from hail because this looks like it's been there for a long time. Yeah, these things get, where's the opener for this? Anyway, these things get great gas mileage. Boy, wow, look at this, guys. I'll bet you see the hail damage now, don't you? Wow. And it runs all down this side too, this whole side. This is bad. This is a really, really bad example of a hail car. It's got spider webs in it, so I'm thinking this has been sitting for quite a while as well. Good night. Whew. I wonder how much it would cost to PDR this, you know what I mean? Now this tells you how long it's been sitting here. You see how faded and cracked and disintegrated the sticker is? This is one that has been here a long time, guys. This car could have been sitting here 6 months. It may have been sitting here over a year. It's hard to say. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna guess there's probably no battery. There's probably no juice at all, but we'll go ahead and yeah, of course, there's nothing. I didn't expect that there would be. Douglas tires, so definitely not the best, but you know, it's got good tires on it. She does have some miles. Let's go ahead and get this hood popped. We'll find us a nice happy little spot right here to jump this old girl. Let's see if we can just drag out the booster pack real quick. And get this attached. Bada bing, bada boom. Or bada boom, bada bing. Whatever. However you say that, guys. I don't know. Can we stick this to something like that? That's probably aluminum, right? We'll see. Let's see here. Do we have juice? We do. Bingo. All right. What do you think? You think she's going to just fire up and be ready to go? Well, it says it's ready to drive. Okay. God, hybrids are so weird. There she goes. There's the gasoline engine. Whoa. Hey, now. Can we just turn all that off? Okay. Microsoft Sync. I don't know what version that is. Boy, she doesn't sound. Listen to that. That doesn't sound healthy at all, does it? Ooh. That sounds pretty rough. I will say this, though. This thing's got quite a bit of room for being so tiny. The steering feels good. Let's go ahead and put it in gear. Oh, what is that noise? That sounds like rocks inside of the transmission or something, man. Okay, it does go back. Ooh. That's drive. It's going forward and it's going backwards. When you put it in reverse, it seems to quiet down a little. But in park and drive, it's doesn't that sound like low fluid? Ooh. It says the AC is on. Let's, can we turn the fan up? Let's see. Turn it a little colder. And we'll put it right here on vent. Let's see if the AC actually does work. Yeah, AC is nice and cold. The windshield wipers. There we go. Okay. Windshield wipers are back down now. Important window. Yes. This thing is rough, guys. I'm going to just make a quick assumption that this has a CVT transmission. That doesn't seem like it's charging very well, but whatever. Yeah, guys, with that kind of noise... Oh, it died. Or no, it didn't die. It didn't die. That was the gas engine turning off. Boy, she sounds rough. I wonder where the... surely this has a trans dipstick, right? Maybe not. I don't see a dipstick for the transmission at all. Ooh, I'm gonna say this is probably one I want to avoid. Man, I was really kind of interested in this because I've never had one, and I thought, what a great vehicle for long commutes. You know, I know it's just a hybrid, but I think maybe it's a little bit better than a Prius. Everybody has a Prius. Everybody knows what a Prius is, but you don't see a whole bunch of these running around. At least not where I'm at, anyway. Let's turn that down. Let's see if the gasoline engine will fire up again when I hit the gas. Yeah. And boy, as soon as it does, it's do these not turn off? Come on now. Let's turn the air off. Oh, that noise, it's just I can't do that, man. Can't do that at all. Boy, that... And yeah, she's dead as a doornail again. Okay. Had it not been for that loud whining noise, I would have been very happy to have bid on this. I was really looking forward to this one, but you know, that's why I tell you, come out here, check them out for yourself. And now that I have, I'm not going to bid on it. Last one, guys, and this one is probably the most suited for this channel, don't you think? A Ford Taurus. I don't even know what year this is, but you know, aside from a dent in the fender, it actually looks really nice. It really does. It's got some parking lot dings here and there, and it's got the really good 24 valve. It's not the Vulcan, but it is a great motor. I've got a lot of experience with them. These are, generally speaking, pretty decent cars. Let's take a look at the interior. Oh, wow. This is very clean. Unusually clean. Probably belonging to an older person. That would be my guess. It's too nice. It's far too nice. Someone took very good care of this old girl. Damage right here to the fender. Point of impact. So something hit it here, or maybe they backed into something, turned a corner too sharply and hit something. Goodyear Viva 3s. Good tires. Just a dented fender. This is a 98 with 105,000 miles on it. Same Goodyear Viva 3s on the back. This is actually pretty decent, guys. I don't even see any hail damage. No, nothing. It's got a few dings on the hood, but nothing serious at all. Wow. All right. Oh, I'll bite. Let's have a seat. I'm guessing that battery may be dead. Yep, I guessed right. Okay, you got your nice little cassette player. You've got your digital climate controls. Important window work. It sure does. Okay. I'll throw a little boost on this thing and I bet she'll fire right up. Okay, so 105,000 miles. It's not a whole lot of miles. You can see it's got a newer battery as of the middle of 2018. You can also see it's got newer plug wires. You know, hopefully someone did the plugs while they were in there. Let's see the belt. The belt's looking a little bit aged. Not too bad. She's full of coolant. Yeah, that's good as well. So far, so good, man. We're off to a great start. And this probably still has a trans dipstick, too. Very clean. Same thing looking in there at the cams. Very clean inside, so looks like the oil was kept changed on this. Oil color looks good. Yeah, this is actually great. Although, do we really need a Ford Taurus on the channel? I don't know. Transmission was serviced at 75. That's all I can read is 75. Power steering was also serviced. So that's good to know. You can't see down into the power steering. Now there should be a trans dipstick. There used to be way back here on these. If I can, there it is. You got to kind of dig for it. Oh wow. Trans fluid looks really, really good. Let's see if I can, there we go, get that back in there. And we'll go ahead and fire this up, man. This one looks like a winner. It really does. You know, again, it's a dent. It's a dent in a fender. It's not going to hurt anything, guys. Now, you could change the fender if you want to. I mean, obviously, it's not that hard to change a fender. Or this is one you could just get in it, drive it, use it. I'd almost bet money the air conditioning probably works on this as well. What do you guys think? Bet it does. She'll fire up first try. Oh, see, air conditioning just turned on all on its own. Bingo. She runs good. She does. All right. I don't see... Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Put it on vent. We'll turn it on max AC. And let's turn the temperature. I heard the compressor. I told you the air conditioning would work. We'll wait for that to cool down a little bit. And we'll go ahead and try a couple windows. Very good. Very good. Pop the trunk. And I'll be honest with you, the AC doesn't feel cold. So we'll give it a minute. Check the signals. Yep. Power steering feels nice. Put it in gear. Right into gear immediately. Yep, backwards. And forwards just fine. I mean, immediately engages into gear. Very nice. I don't want a Ford Taurus. I'm sorry, guys. I just don't want one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This is a great little car. It really is. This will make somebody a wonderful driver. It really will. It really will, especially with 100,000 miles on it and looking like it's been well serviced. The AC is finally getting cold. Yeah, the AC is getting cold now. Let's give it a little rev. This is a great car, man. Great car. Battery may be bad, you know, from sitting for so long. It's hard to say. Yeah, the AC is nice and cold now. Nice and cold. We'll go ahead and turn it off and shut her down. Yeah, this is a short one, guys, because I just knew the minute I saw this car on Copart's website, I was like, no, this is a good one. Battery's actually still got a, let's see, 12-volt charge. It's holding a charge. Really? Okay, so that means we can probably crank it. It'll probably fire right back up now. We just did the next guy a favor. They don't have to jump start it. Yeah. Keyless entry. I don't know if it works or not, but no, doesn't work. Battery's probably just dead on it. No big deal. Oil due at 105,600 miles. It's got 105,007, so it's right at time for an oil change. Yeah. Guys, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll keep my eye on it. If it goes for some ridiculous cheap price, like $300 or something, I'll go ahead and throw a bid on it. Just because the damn thing looks good. It runs good. I guarantee it drives good. It's got new tires. It's got cold air conditioning. There's a little smoke coming out from under the hood. What is it? Slightly leaking valve cover gasket, maybe? Maybe? Yeah, that'd be my guess. Nothing to worry about, really. Parking lot dings, you know, all over it. It's typical. Probably an older person's car. It's been well cared for. This thing is ready to go back on the road and probably drive another 100,000 miles without having to worry about it. That's it. Last car of the video. And with that, guys, we are going to get out of here. Remember, as I said earlier, merchandise, new merchandise down below. I would be wearing it to kind of promote it for you. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten it yet. I just ordered it like 2 days ago. I actually spent $200 and some on my own merch just so I could wear it and send some to some family members and stuff too. So definitely, if you want to help support the channel, drop down there and grab you some merch. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not currently subscribed. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, just hit the thumbs up button. Let us know you liked it. If not, hit the thumbs down button. Drop your comments down below. What cars did you see in this walk around that you would have been interested in? And how much would you bid for? I get a lot of you that comment the cars you're interested in, but rarely does anybody ever say, I would have bid $3,500 for this Ford Taurus. Nobody would do that, but I'm just giving you an example. You know, I would like to know, honestly, like, what cars did you like and what would you bid for them if money was no object and you could just bid? How much would you bid? Let me know. I'm going to get out of here. Stay safe out there, everybody. I will catch you all very soon in the next one.